Ty Spiritual, and I'm back with another video, man. Simple. Now today I'm gonna talk to you guys about Jayrocupnext and Spiritual Soul. And before I go any further, for those who haven't already, please hit the like button for me. It's free, quick, simple, helps the video get out there. YouTube is censoring a lot of people that speak about spiritual things, so to help this channel and other channels that you watch, hit the like button, okay? Now moving on. I'm just touching this plant right here. Jayrocupnext made a video about Spiritual Soul about 3 days ago. Now in that video, Jayrocupnext was pretty much saying that the way Spiritual Soul portrays himself to be as this spiritual guy on YouTube is not who he really is when the camera's cut off. Pretty much that he's what people call today cap, okay? Now first of all, I'm not making this video to bash Jayrocupnext. I'm not making this video to bash Spiritual Soul. And I'm not making this video to be on nobody's side. I'm simply gonna give my perspective on the situation based off of how long I've saw Spiritual Soul and I've known Spiritual Soul since he came on YouTube. Now, to add more context to this video, Jayrocupnext pretty much was saying that due to how Spiritual Soul was acting in his last video. Now his last, well not his, it isn't his last video anymore, but his video what he posted, mukbang with my girlfriend, that video rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, because for many of them, they haven't seen Soul act that way. And what I've realized is a lot of people only know Soul from his spiritual channel. They don't know about Solluminati like that. They don't really watch that channel like that. So for a lot of people, to them, they saw that as he's changing. He's changing. He's becoming this new person. Listen, the way that Soul acted in that video was nothing new. And one thing I'll tell you guys about Soul, he is going to be who he is. And he doesn't care what anybody has to say. He doesn't. Rather that works in his favor or rather that goes against him. He's going to be who he is, regardless what people may say and what people may think. So when people said that he's changing, no, he's not changing. That's who he's always been. He's always been that guy that seems a little too deep into his ego. He's always been that loud speaking guy. He's always been that guy when he's around a girl in his videos, he'll ask crazy questions, portray a certain image. You see, Soul understands that YouTube has an entertainment aspect to it. Even those who post spirituality and spiritual things, you have to be somewhat entertaining in your videos, okay? Or you're just not going to make it that far. Now, I'm not saying you have to act like how he acted and say crazy things and do things like that. I'm not saying that, but you have to entertain people to a certain extent. Soul built his fan base on both channels off entertainment, okay? Off being loud, you know, saying, getting his voice loud, squeaking. He's built his both channels off of that. So the way you guys saw him act, that was nothing new, okay? It was nothing new. The questions he asked her, if you go look at his videos that he made with the first girl he ever put on his channel called Ash, if you go look at those videos, you will see the way he acted with that girl that he has now is the same way he acted back then. But here's the thing, a video like that would normally go on his Solluminati channel, but he put it on Spiritual Soul. It's not for us to tell him or anybody that posts content where they should put their videos at. That's their choice, okay? I said that to say this. When it comes to is Spiritual Soul really spiritual? He's spiritual, all right? Now, is he as spiritually aware as most people you may see on YouTube? Probably not so. Soul isn't that person that you're going to go to a video when you want to hear, and I gotta try to see how can I say this and be respectful. Soul is not that person that you're going to go to a video and expect to hear super deep information. No, he's gonna give you the rundown what's going on in the world. He's going to tell you to get in nature. He's going to tell you to get sun. He's going to tell you to meditate. He's going to tell you things like that, okay? That's just who he is. Spiritual soul is not like anybody else on this platform that posts spirituality. He's not. You see how the way I portray myself, calm, collect, chill, out in nature. He's not that, okay? So when you watch him, you got to understand he's being who he is. He's not portraying a fake image. He's not. He's changed a lot since he made Spiritual Soul. Well, actually, for those that don't know, that channel used to be called Solluminati Roast. Had about around 200K. He didn't use it. He turned into Spiritual Soul, started posting videos about how he was trying to stop smoking weed, and it went from there, okay? See, I've known him for a long time. I've been subscribed and supporting him for a long time. Many people have not. So the way they saw him act threw them off. So when Jayrocupnext made that video, I can understand why he made that video, okay? But Spiritual Soul is not fake spiritual, okay? He speaks about spiritual things. He's not doing things that the average person is doing in this world, okay? He doesn't get online and portray that image like the average person being, well, he does say something. He does say and do some crazy things, some toxic things. But majority of the things you see on YouTube, the nonsense, he's not really doing all that, okay? Spiritual Soul is who Spiritual Soul is, all right? Now, another thing I noticed in that video was that a lot of people got upset about the questions he was asking his girlfriend and the way she was responding. Listen, Soul is an entertainer, okay? And again, I'm not on nobody's side, but I'm explaining to you guys what I know from what I saw. Soul is an entertainer. Were those questions completely off the dome? I highly doubt it. Her responses, were they completely her responses as how she really would respond to that? I highly doubt it. You guys got to understand, Spiritual Soul is an entertainer, okay? He's even admitted to doing certain videos and setting up certain videos on his channel, his main channel, to go certain ways because it's going to entertain people. Think about this. When you guys see those videos about girlfriends deleting their boyfriends' my players, that's not all by coincidence. Camera, all that set up, everything going exactly perfect. The video's going too perfect for it to all be coincidental, okay? So understand that there is an entertainment aspect to YouTube, all right? I'm not telling you how you should and how you shouldn't feel about Spiritual Soul. I'm not, okay? Jayrocupnext, one of the few solid guys I see posting things. He's true to himself, doesn't try to be like nobody else, posts what he posts, and goes about his day, okay? Solid dude, nothing but respect for him, all right? But when it comes to Spiritual Soul, he's going to be who he is, regardless if you like it, regardless if I like it. He's going to be who he is. He is that person that seems a little too, that sometimes can come off as too deep into his ego. He's that loud person that said, I can't even say that word how he says it, it'll be cringy. But he's that squeaky voice person. That's who Soul is, all right? He's always been that way. But he has changed his life in a major way. Him cutting his hair, man, I never in my life thought I would see him cut his hair and post a video being bald on YouTube based off of who he is. Like, the way he is portrayed from his main channel amongst the entire community on that side of 2K and all that, that shocked the community when he did that. You can go look up these, look at this dragonfly. Look at that. He just chilling like he looking in the camera. But the way he's portrayed over there, he's this high, he's on this high pedestal. And for him to do that, that shows that there's growth there. So he has been growing spiritually. He has been changing his life, all right? But he's not going to be this person that come on here and seem like they got the super deep knowledge like a monk. So is not going to be that. People have to understand that. That's not who he is. That's not who he's going to be. Okay? He's had that channel for about 2 years now. All right? I'm not making excuses for some of the things he said, because some of the things he said has been inaccurate. It has. He said he was going to delete his channel if Donald Trump wasn't the last president. Okay? He spoke about December 21st as well. Some things he said didn't happen. Not everything we're going to say not everything that we're going to say on here is going to happen. Okay? Most of the things people say on here is predictions, and they specify that. But if somebody does guarantee something, they need to be held accountable for it. All right? So, to wrap this video up, is spiritual soul fake woke, fake spiritual? No. No. Spiritual soul is who spiritual soul is. He's helped a lot of people learn about spirituality. He's paved the way for a lot of people to even be able to post on YouTube about these things in the way that we post them now. As you guys see, I use something similar to his intro. I do. I don't have locks because of him, okay? I don't. There's no correlation in that. But you gotta understand, man, he is who he is, all right? And he's not on YouTube trying to portray and be somebody that he's not, okay? And just the way he talks about spirituality and the Matrix should show you guys that. So the way he acted in that video was nothing new. He's done those things before. He's acted that way before. He is an entertainer, all right? And what he's doing is he is combining entertainment and spirituality. Some people don't like that. I understand. That's cool. Some people don't like that. Some people see spirituality as to be serious all the time. I get that. But he's not going to be that serious person all the time. He's going to bring entertainment to it. So don't be surprised if you see other videos like that on his Spiritual Soul channel. Okay? For those that are new to him and don't know him by Solluminati, go watch some of his old videos. Go watch some of the videos on that channel. All right? But that is who he is. He has two different fan bases. Spiritual people and people that don't care nothing about spirituality and just care about the Matrix things. And that is mainly what his main channel is about. Okay? So he has to entertain he has to connect with two different people. All right? It's just you guys saw more of the entertainment side on his Spiritual Soul channel in that video with his girlfriend than his spiritual side. And it threw a lot of people for a loop. But don't get too caught up into what him and his girl got going on, okay? Because a lot of things that you guys see put on YouTube is done in a way for you to feel some type of way about it and to feel upset about it, all right? So to wrap this video up, I'm not saying Jayrocupnext is wrong for posting how he feels. Everybody has the right to post how they feel. Everybody does. But Spiritual Soul changed itself a lot, okay? He changed himself a lot. He really is aspiring to become spiritual, okay? I see that. I'm aware of that. He's not what people call an agent. He's not. The thing is, since he has the most subscribers from what we know, him and Ralph Smart, people see him as like the head of the spiritual community. Okay, so when he does something or says something, it reflects upon all of us. All right? Last thing I'm going to address is this, the spiritual community. I see a lot of people saying that ever since December 21st has come and gone, that the spiritual community hasn't been the same no more. A lot of people aren't posting about spiritual things anymore. I will acknowledge this. A lot of people saw that spirituality on YouTube was becoming trendy, and they did hop on it. And they were not really aspiring to become spiritual. They may have been interested in it at the moment, but they weren't really trying to be that way. So they don't post about spirituality anymore, okay? That's their choice. You got to understand this. Just because somebody tries something and they speak about it and it doesn't resonate and they move away from it, doesn't mean that they are an agent and that they were fake It simply did not resonate, okay? Some people try to play back. This but he bugs. Oh my goodness. Some people try to play sports, basketball. They quit basketball because it doesn't resonate. Does that make them a fake basketball player? No, they tried and it didn't resonate with them, okay? So let's be careful with the term fake woke, fake, calling people cap, questioning their whole integrity. Let's be real careful with that. A lot of people did that to Von Two Cut, all right? I never attacked Von Two Cut at all, and I never got personal with Von Two Cut. But the way he did things and the way he said things and the way he ended spirituality on his channel rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, okay? Why he did that, I can't tell you exactly why he did that, why he denounced spirituality. I can't tell you that reason, but it doesn't resonate with him anymore, okay? So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Let me know below what you guys think about Spiritual Soul. Let me know below what you guys think about Jayrocupnext. I got nothing but respect for both of them. Nothing but respect for both of them. Jayrocupnext is one of the few people I actually watch videos consistently because he's a real guy, stand-up guy, solid, okay? He shared his opinion on Spiritual Soul. I'm simply sharing my opinion on Spiritual Soul. So for the people that thinking Spiritual Soul is an agent, it's not the case. He just is who he is. And understand, when you watch him, you're gonna get him, not what you mostly see out of every other spiritual YouTuber on this platform. And when I say spiritual YouTuber, I'm not just talking about people that have big subscriber counts. No, I'm talking about people that have small subscriber counts. Subscriber counts doesn't mean anything, okay? When it doesn't, I don't say it doesn't mean anything, but it doesn't make me better than anybody. It doesn't make nobody that has a high subscriber count better than me. It doesn't, all right? But like I said, so is a character, okay? Most of us don't even know the real him behind the camera. A lot of people are judging that girl for her answers, but y'all don't know them behind the camera. You can only know someone on YouTube to the extent that they reveal themselves on YouTube, okay? And the thing is, when people start revealing them the way they are and certain little things about themselves off the camera, people are quick to try to jump and demean that person and call that person not legit. Okay, I heard Khalid Alman say because he was eating French fries and using ketchup, people were trying to say that he really wasn't spiritual, all because he was eating something that isn't the most healthy meal. Okay, looking for the small things, because nobody's perfect. All right, so I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. Shout out to my favorite tree. This tree gives me the most energy. Most energy. So get in nature. And the last thing is this. Don't look up to nobody that you see posting spiritual things. Don't look up to anyone. Don't look up to me. Don't look up to Spiritual Soul, Jayrocupnext. I don't care who you watch. Don't look up to them. Don't look down upon them. They are not better than you. Okay? They are not better than you. All right? Not better, not beneath. When you're watching people, use discernment. Okay, use discernment. So let me think, is that everything I want to say in this video? Yeah, that's it. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm going to do it now. We're going to end this video with some Om chants, all right? So y'all can just do these with me, or you can just listen to me do them. Om. 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 Raw just feels great. That's sunlight, man. But anyways, Spiritual Soul is who he is, guys. He is who he is, and he's not going to be like nobody that you watch. All right, he's not. But he has changed his life, and he is aspiring to become spiritual. Does he still have room for growth? Yes, he does. Is he still a little bit too much into his ego? Yes, he is. All right. But the questions, from my perspective, those questions that he asked his girl, did she not know those questions were going to get asked? I highly doubt that. Remember, it's an entertainment aspect to YouTube, okay? I'm not saying that makes it okay for people to come on here and just lie to people, nothing like that, but I'm just telling you, remember that it's an entertainment aspect to YouTube, okay? Just keep that in mind. Ty Spiritual signing out. Simple. Oh, and one more point I want to make. I know some people may think that Spiritual Soul does this for the money. Well, I know that's not true, and here's how. First of all, the guy barely posts. He barely posts on YouTube, all right? He's probably one of the most inconsistent people on this platform, and he's acknowledged that. That's not me saying that. That's not me throwing shade, but he's acknowledged that. He took a 3-month break off YouTube, and then after that, he came back, dropped one video, went away a whole nother month, and now he's just back now. So he's been inconsistent on the Spiritual Soul channel and the Solluminati channel. Somebody that wants to maximize revenue fully would not be that inconsistent on YouTube. Now, of course, if you can make money from this platform, that's a bonus. So I'm not saying that he doesn't do this with keeping in mind that I'm going to make money for this video. I'm saying that's not his sole reason for even posting spiritual things, okay? So I just wanted to add that little bit out here on this nature trail. Ty Spiritual signing out, bro. Simple.